Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Chelsea J. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, we do budgeting, lifestyle, and planner related videos. If you are new here, hey girl, hey, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy my energy and videos just enough to click that subscribe button. If you are an older subscriber, hey girl, hey, welcome back and thank you for sticking around. Now, let's get on to the video. Hey y'all, so we are going to be doing my week 4 check-in alongside my August budget closeout. I just thought it would be easier to go ahead and get both done in the same video. So here we're going to be calculating my expenses from August 24th until the 31st. Now I do want to just go ahead and let y'all know that they deposited my check a little bit earlier, so I had to go ahead and close out this budget a little bit earlier. Here I am just drawing in my lines and my categories for week 4 check-in. Week 4 check-in was pretty easy because I didn't spend out of any categories. The most that I spent out of, or the only category that I spent out of, was unbudgeted. Alright y'all, let me slow down my talking because I don't know, I talk pretty fast, and when I talk fast I realize that I am out of breath a lot. So medical and planner and YouTube was the only two categories that actually had money left over this week. Medical had $77 and planner and YouTube had $15 left over. So yeah, I don't know what happened with my spending this month. I don't know why it was so crazy. Like, I had plans of August being a completely no spend month, but that didn't happen for some reason, and I'm not even sure why. I think I was making up stuff to buy, or maybe I just did not budget correctly. So now we're going to go ahead and fill in my calendar view, and I'm going to talk about a little bit. By the way, you guys, I am opening my Etsy shop back up. I'm going to be doing some spending trackers and cash envelopes to start off. So the 24th is a no spend. And on the 25th, I spent $7.40 for some food, and that was McDonald's. I had to go to my job, and I just decided to pick up breakfast. The 26th was a no spend. The 27th was a no spend, so I was doing good, right? Then came Friday. Friday, I spent money on everything. First things first, I went to Target and I spent $17.42. Then I went to Ulta and spent $29.49. And while I was out, my husband said, hey, can you pick up some food? Well, no, I take that back. It was my night to cook, and because I had been out so late, I didn't want to cook. So I went to Joa, which is a Japanese restaurant in the area here, and spent $37.06. Then I went to Marshall's and spent $18.31 because I was trying to kill time waiting on food. So, lesson learned, you guys. Just, go home while you're waiting on your food. Don't try to, And also, Instant Ink. I counted that as an unbudgeted expense because Instant Ink and another unbudgeted expense you'll see later this week used to be a bill that I had on my credit card. Don't ask me why I had a recurring subscription on my credit card. I don't know why. So I switched them over to my, account that I pull out bills from. And so with that being said, I had to count it as an unbudgeted expense this month, but next month it will be budgeted for. On Saturday, the same thing for Epidemic Sound. And a true unbudgeted expense was Champs. I went to Champs because Kalu was getting some sneakers. And I don't know, somehow I ended up on the phone with my dad, and he saw some sneakers via FaceTime that he liked, and so I got them for him. The 30th and the 31st are no spend days, and I ended up with a total of 18 no spend days this month, and my goal was 20. So I missed it by 2 days, and I do feel some type of way, y'all. I do. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and calculate all of my unbudgeted expenses for this month, well, this week. So for that particular week, my total was $198.32. Y'all, I have no idea. I do have an idea, but I can't believe that I spent almost $200 worth of unbudgeted expenses. Thank God for a account buffer is all I can really say. And for the month, I spent $325.46. And I am so disappointed in myself. But Friday was like a really rough day in general for me. And I told you guys I am an emotional spender. So whenever something is not going my way or I'm having a bad day, I shop. And now that stores are starting to open back up with restrictions, it's easier for me to just go out and shop. So let's go ahead and start closing out my August budget. Surprisingly, although I had like all of these unbudgeted expenses and stuff, surprisingly everything went well in my actual budget. So everything was pretty much the same except for two things. The 99-cent iTunes I no longer have because that was for storage, and if you guys know, I upgraded to a phone with more storage, so there's no need for that, so I took that off. And also savings, I only expected to send $330, but it was actually $327.60 because of I did get a very, very small mileage check. And that's about it. And also, you guys, I know you see that the credit card payment is $55. Do want to let you know that I actually sent a total of $350 to the entire account. If you want to see more about how I sent that $350 and you know my debt payments and all of that, I will link the debt tracker video for this month. So I was like, I expected my total expenses to be about $1512.44, and they were actually only $1508.96. Now, if you're wondering why I'm going in and doing it now, it's because every month when I set up my budget, especially this particular month, I wasn't sure how much my savings was going to be, and I wasn't sure how much my cash envelopes and sinking funds were going to be. But from here on out, I will give you guys I would just put in some numbers and then, you know, go from the difference from there. I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it. So now we're going to go ahead and close out the cash envelopes. So I spent a total of $100. I spent from the medical, spending, personal, household, and planner in the YouTube section. I have decided that in September I will be taking out cash because this is not working for me, you guys, going digital. It's a little bit easier with sinking funds because I don't touch my sinking funds. I rarely touch my sinking funds. But for my cash envelopes, this was a little bit difficult. And since this money was already in my savings, I kind of just took the $100 or whatever that I spent. Like some of it I spent before I actually did this video for the budget, and then some of it went to the account. So for what was in the account, most of it went to what you just saw for my week for expenses, so I just transferred it to my savings. I hope that makes sense. It doesn't really make sense in my head either, which is why next month I'm going back to my cash envelopes, and I'll put across the screen and link down below the Etsy shop so that if you guys like the envelopes, once you see the video, you can go ahead and order you some. My sinking funds was pretty easy because, like I said, I didn't spend anything. So for the ending amount of my sinking funds, it's like $753. I don't even know if that's right, y'all, for real, because like I said, I have money, I don't have money, so I really need to get a handle on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm rushing, but I'm working from home, and y'all know how it is when you're working from home and you keep getting emails and all this other type of stuff. And this video is already late, so I just wanted to go ahead and get it out to you guys. With everything that has happened over the last week, I just needed a break from social media and a break from work. But I do just want to say thank you all for watching. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and share. Oh yeah, and rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, Wakanda Forever. I think I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in my next video, because that really affected me because he's from where I'm from, and I don't know, you guys, that death just really affected me. But until next time, thank you all for watching again, and I'll see you later. Bye.